Some brand new footage for Spongebob Rehydrated has surfaced, including first in-game looks at Levels, Patrick, and Sandy. Let's check them out. How's it going, everyone? Blueknight here, and welcome back to yet another Spongebob Rehydrated video. And today we finally get a look at some brand new footage of the game. So let's dive right in. Apparently the Steam page for the game was recently updated. I don't know when, so I'm going to assume it was updated today, with 4 new pieces of footage in the form of animated GIFs. So there's no audio. All of which I'd assume is from an even more updated build than the PAX East press demo from last month. The first piece of footage is once again from Jellyfish Fields. Like we ain't seen that for the 5,000th time. Not really much to point out here aside from the brightness and lighting compared to the PAX East press demo. It's been toned down a bit, not nearly as bright as what we saw at PAX East though. The second piece of footage is actually our first look at any sort of Patrick gameplay whatsoever, as we've had nothing but screenshots of him up until now. Again, adding much more life to these characters and their animations. I mean, just look at how happy he is! Not only that, but it gives us our first small look at the Murmur Lair level. This time around, they went with a more chromish theme instead of a darker color scheme of the original.
Everything is chrome in the future!
Oh my.
And even the level itself isn't as dark as it was before, even adding this mist or fog effect near the bottom, which is a really nice touch. And these floating platforms that Patrick is jumping on are not just flat circular platforms anymore. Instead, they've got some more actual platform to them now. This spot happens to be right next to Mermaid Man, who gives you this mission to throw these throw fruits at these machines. But we don't see him in this footage. I should also mention that in a recent interview it was confirmed that there will be no new recorded voice lines for this game. Meaning, we'll still get this.
No! Throw the throw fruit! Gold under that glass! Gold, I say!
Just why? I can understand Mermaid Man, but not Mr. Krabs? What? Anyways, onto the third piece of footage, which features our first look at some Sandy gameplay, but also a glimpse into the Robo Patrick boss battle. And, I don't know what they were attempting with this boss, but I'm not exactly a big fan of it. I mean, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I think the original looks better in comparison. Like, it has so much more life in it than the rehydrated version, which is just this. Heck, it even looks more intimidating in comparison. While this, I don't know, I think it needs a bit more work, specifically with the face and that animation. About the only thing I actually liked that was added to the boss itself was the fact that the Kick Me Here sign on his back is flapping around. Moving on, when Robo Patrick starts spewing goo towards Spongebob, or in this case Sandy, there are now target indicators, making things a little bit easier to know where the goo will land, whereas the original did not have that, which is another nice addition. The conveyor belts around the area now have arrows on them to indicate which direction they're going in. Again, something that the original didn't have, and, well, making things a bit more easier. Sandy looks to control just as good as the original here, but in the fourth and final piece of footage, which is the Sandy's dream portion of SpongeBob's dream, I can't help but wonder, why does it appear to be going so dang slow? Yeah, I get it, there are moments in the original where you go pretty slow on slides, like going uphill and such, but oh my goodness, not this slow. Again, this is something that I think needs to be worked on a little bit more. Other than that, the level looks really good. Now, I got one more thing to show you guys concerning the game before ending the video, and that's this image of Rock Bottom. I don't know the exact spot in the level this is, but it still looks just as good as ever. And for those wondering, this image was posted over on Twitter by another SpongeBob YouTuber called RidersDX. So if you want to check out his channel, the link will be in the description below. Something that I should mention before I go is that since the Steam page has been updated with all of this footage, well, tiny teases, you could say, it could be possible that a new trailer could be getting ready to release. And whenever that happens, who knows? But I'll be sure to cover it once it arrives. So with that is the end of another Spongebob Rehydrated update video. But what do you guys think about this new Spongebob Rehydrated footage? Did I leave anything out? Then be sure to let me know in the comment section below, and also be sure to stay tuned to the channel for the latest Spongebob Rehydrated news and reveals. Once again, thank you all so much for watching and supporting the channel. I've been Blueknight, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Goodbye!